¿Qué tal, amigos? Ya estamos aquí con Carla Zamudio. Ella es instructora de entrenamiento físico. Hi Carla, thank you for your time. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi Paula, thank you for having me.
Carla, okay, so tell me, what are the benefits of running?
The benefits of running. There are so many benefits of running. My favorite benefit is what it does to your cardiovascular system. It helps to strengthen your heart, and that means you're going to pump oxygen throughout your entire body, energizing your entire body. The other really cool thing about running is people say it's a lot of impact, and it is, but the really great thing about impact is as you're running, you actually start to have little cracks in your bone, and these cracks heal and it makes the bone even stronger, so it increases your bone density, which is really great.
And what are the extra benefits that you get of running on the beach?
So running on the beach, I love. You get to be out here in nature, you've got the sun, you've got the ocean breeze, you're inhaling the salt water, which is great for your lungs. And in addition to that, running in the sand, it's a bit more intense, so it's more strenuous, which is great because you're going to burn more calories and you get a better workout.
That sounds really interesting.
Yes.
And what do you recommend, to run barefoot or with running shoes?
That's a great question. I think both are beneficial. It just depends on where you are, what level you're at. So for example, if you're a beginner, I would say start with your shoes. A lot of us tend to either overpronate or underpronate, and what that means is that our ankle, instead of being exactly straight, tends to go this way or tends to go that way, which can lead to injury, and wearing shoes prevents that from happening. But when you run on the sand without shoes, something really incredible happens. So the palms of your hands, just like the bottoms of your feet, are the most porous parts of the body. And when your skin comes in direct contact with the Earth's surface, which is negatively charged, your body absorbs these electrons and you start to create antioxidants, and it has an anti-inflammatory effect. So the benefits are beyond what we even realize.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
And in what area of the beach do you recommend to run?
That's another great question, because as you can see by the water, the sand tends to be a little bit harder, whereas up here, away from the water, the sand is softer. In the softer sand, your foot sinks in further, and it causes it to be a little more difficult. The great thing is, though, without running shoes, if you're doing this barefoot, all of your toes start to get exercise, they start to be strengthened, which is really great. So I would say, as a beginner, run closer to the shore because it's harder. Just do it even, because a lot of times the shore is this way. So do 10 minutes in one direction, 10 minutes in the opposite direction, so you don't wind up kind of, out of place. And over time, once you increase your endurance and your strength, then come up here, away from the ocean, and continue your exercise that way.
And at what time of the day do you recommend?
The time of the day, I think any time is great. Anytime you can get out is a great time. The only caution I would say is the sun. If you come out in the middle of the day, make sure you're wearing sun protector so that you don't have any harmful effects to your skin. But anytime, I prefer coming out first thing in the morning. The beach tends to be cleaner, which is another thing. If you're running barefoot, you want to make sure that there's not glass, so pay attention to that. If it's dark, it might be hard to see that. So in the morning, I think, is one of the best times to run, but any time is a good time.
And as a beginner, what do you recommend, or how should we start with the diet, and also how much time should we start with?
Yeah, so as a beginner, we want to make sure that our bodies are ready. So as far as the diet is concerned, I always recommend that we eat a lot of, especially in the morning before the run, if we know we're going to do a pretty intense workout. Some examples of protein we can eat are a protein shake, so adding protein to a smoothie maybe, or if you can stomach it, if you're hungry in the morning, maybe an egg or a piece of salmon. That'll really get us energized, because as we're exercising, our muscles are tearing and the protein allows the muscles to be repaired. Now, as far as the time, you want to ease into running. I would never recommend anyone just, go for it, run for 2 miles and just make it happen. Instead, you want to start walking and running, a combination of the both. So for example, you can start by walking for 3 minutes, run for 1 minute, walk for 3 minutes, run for 1 minute, and start increasing that to where you're eventually running for 3 minutes, walking for 1 minute, running for 3 minutes, walking for 1 minute, and increase that. Once this is all on the road or on a trail, once you feel strong and your endurance is built up, then come to the beach and use the beach as a supplement to your running. I would say coming to the beach 1 time, maybe 2 times a week is more than enough.
Okay, so what we're gonna do today?
So today we are going to take our shoes off because I really enjoy the benefits of running without shoes. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna warm up, and then we're gonna go for a run.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's go. So Paola, how do you feel?
I feel great. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm sure I burn a lot of calories.
Yes, this is one of the best ways to burn calories. So thank you to you y los amigos en Vamos Salud for letting me share these tips, and I hope to see you all here on the sand one of these days.
Thank you, Carla. Amigos de Vamos Salud, muchísimas gracias. Espero que pronto se vengan a entrenar a la playa. Pero nos vemos aquí en nuestro próximo tip en Vamos Salud.